Bonjour les gars, joyeux mercredi. Today I'm going to talk to you about what are called prenominal adjectives. You did learn these in the junior high, so this is another review point in this unit that should be relatively easy for you. Now I call them prenominal adjectives. So if you look at your notes, prenominal probably sounds a little bit intimidating as a word, but you've got which means before, and nam, which means noun. So all these is adjectives that go before the noun. You learned them as bags adjectives, right? Now, although it was probably helpful for you to learn them as bags adjectives, I don't love bags adjectives as a way of remembering them. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate bags because it's inaccurate. When we talk about what adjectives in French go before the noun, because most adjectives do go after. Un garçon intelligent, an intelligent boy. We say a boy intelligent in French. Or un film magnifique, a great movie. You say a movie great, right? I find it far more advantageous to memorize the adjectives outright because there is a set number of adjectives that appear before the noun. So I've written them out here in a way that's easy to remember. You've got haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. And that's roughly to the rhythm of Hickory Dickory Dock. Which if you don't know, I'll say that nursery rhyme real quick. It's Hickory Dickory Dock, a mouse ran up the clock struck 12, the mouse fell down, Hickory Dickory Dock. So you've got, basically short staccato in 2 lines and then long in 2 lines, long notes, and then short staccato again. So I'm going to say this a few times so that you can practice it. Look at your note sheet because ultimately it's wiser to memorize this than to memorize bags as beauty, age, number, goodness, size, or beauty, age, goodness, and size, whatever it is, and then go through each category. And I'll explain why in a moment. So let's go through this several times so that you can memorize it. You can go back and play it again. So you've got haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. So these adjectives are the ones that you are going to find in front of nouns all the time. You're never going to see grand coming after or gros coming after. They just don't do it. Now, there are 2 additional ones. You've got meilleur and pire. Those are basically, if you think about it, forms of bon and mauvais, because meilleur means better or best, and pire means worse or worst. So, it's the same word as good and bad. It's just the comparative / superlative, which we learned about already. D'accord? Now, why is it I don't like bags? As I said, it's inaccurate. So if you think about it, you're told that beauty, age, number, good. I always add number in there because West Seneca, when I taught there, they learned it as bangs. And number was included. So the word premier meaning first, deuxième meaning second, troisième, etc. And they had learned those right along with it. It's true that those are also prenominal adjectives, and you hear premier in the rhyme that we did, but any ordinal is actually going to also be bags. But prenominal. Bags is inaccurate because let's say you want to describe something as cute, right? You want to say, that's a cute dog. You can use the word joli, which is pretty. C'est un joli chien. That's a pretty dog. And that's prenominal. It's in the rhyme. Haut, petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre, long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Did I skip it? Au petit, grand, gros, premier, joli beau. There it is, joli. As well as beau, you could say that's a handsome dog. C'est un beau chien, d'accord? But if you want to use the word for cute, to really say cute, it's mignon. Was mignon in the rhyme? Au petit, grand, gros, premier, joli beau, autre long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. No, it's not. So mignon is not a prenominal adjective. It's what's called a post-nominal adjective, which most adjectives in French are post-nominal, just meaning after noun. D'accord? So most come after noun. So you'd say c'est un chien mignon. That's a dog cute. D'accord? Which is the regular way of working things. But why does it go after? If it's describing the beauty of the dog, isn't it? And that's the pitfall with bags, right? So another category in bags, let's see. You got beauty, age. So jeune and vieux, right? Old and young. However, if I want to say that's my older brother, I could use, rather than vieux, c'est mon plus vieux frère, which doesn't sound super right, but I can use the adjective âgé. C'est mon frère plus âgé. And âgé is not included in that list, even though it refers to age. It's literally the word for aged, my aged brother. D'accord? Then you've got goodness. And there's lots of words for goodness and badness. Magnifique, formidable, horrible, terrible, abominable. And all of those describe subjective goodness and badness. However, only bon, mauvais, and then of course, meilleur and pire, those go before. Those go before the noun. They're prenominal. And these other ones, magnifique, formidable, abominable, they don't. D'accord? And then when it comes to size, okay, grand, c'est un grand problème. It's a big problem, but if you want to say it's a giant problem, c'est un problème géant. D'accord? So that's, again, I don't love bags, and that's the reason why you'll see some practice when we get into it. But that's the notes. I'll do an example with you on the back, and I'll do an example with you on the back, and then tomorrow I'll go over the activities in the packet. Real quick, I forgot to go over the beginning here. So when we're talking about prenominal adjectives, just real quick review, we'll go over the notes. Within a noun phrase, the vast majority of adjectives appear where in French in relation to the core noun. We're talking about the majority, not these special ones, but the majority of nouns. You should be able to write that in yourself. I'm going to go ahead and write it in. They come after the noun, almost always after the noun, which is very different from English in that it's opposite. So of course it's very different. But if we want to say that's a creative idea, we've got the adjective créatif, right? You guys are going to have to make adjectives agree through these activities. So get used to thinking that. And then you've got une idée, so that's feminine. C'est une idée créative. That's an idea creative, to say that's a creative idea. Whereas if you want to say that's a good idea, again, feminine, so bonne. C'est une bonne idée. C'est une idée créative, but c'est une bonne idée. It's an idea creative versus it's a good idea. And only these adjectives right here match the English. That was not a great search. Last thing is you have a few of these that are irregular, d'accord? So you've got long, which is pronounced long, d'accord? L-O-N-G, you do not pronounce the G unless it's the feminine, and then it's longue, d'accord? Un long jour, une longue nuit, d'accord? A long day, un long jour, une longue nuit. D'accord? A long night. And so that's just masculine, feminine difference. That's supposed to have an S on the end. So you guys can fix that. I'll probably be able to fix it before I send it out. Okay, then you've got gros, fat is gros, and then grosse in the feminine. So un gros chat, a fat cat, versus une grosse vache, a fat cow. D'accord. And then premier, and you're used to this pattern because of chair, right? Chair looks like that for the masculine, and this for the feminine. Oh my gosh, it's terrible to write with a phone in the hand. It's the same pattern that's happening with premier and première. D'accord. Now notice cher is always pronounced the same way, cher and cher, but with premier in the masculine, c'est mon premier jour. It's my first day, so c'est mon premier jour. D'accord. But if I want to say it's the first time, c'est la première fois, and you do pronounce the R there. D'accord. Now, there's three more irregular adjectives. There's beau, vieux, and nouveau. You'll go into these in a later lesson, so you'll see that there's a fifth form for the masculine. You've got belle, you've got vieille, and you've got nouvelle. You don't have to worry about those ones for right now. Yeah, you don't have to worry about those ones for right now. But I will ask you to know, because I think you went over them in the junior high. Beau versus belle, vieux versus, look at this, vieille. Lots of people pronounce that wrong, but I-L-L-E, just like in famille, is the Y sound. So it's, I mean, you could even get rid of that. Vieille. Vieille. V-A. Vieille. And then nouveau and nouvelle. Ça va? All right. For the practice, it says write the noun phrase. That means article, noun, and adjective. And again, in French, the order is going to switch of what the noun phrase looks like. It might be article, noun, adjective. It might be article, adjective, noun. But write it on the, I'll just say blank. It doesn't look like I provided multiple ones. Make sure that, one, the word order is correct, and two, that the adjective agrees in gender and number. So you're going to have to make the adjective agree. Let's do number one and... Let's do number one together, and then we'll look at another one. So number one, you've got tu as réussi à, you won at this, and probably talking about a video game, you won at this extreme level. Is the word extrême one of your prenominal adjectives? Well, it means something like high, right? Haut, but it's not in the list. Au petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau, autre long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. So it is not a prenominal, but a postnominal adjective. So if we want to say this extreme level, it's going to go where in relation to the word niveau? After. Ce niveau extrême. D'accord? This level extreme. Whereas... number two, j'ai reçu mon diplôme à blank de compétence, a high level of skill. They're asking you to use the word haut over here. The word haut, is it prenominal? Haut, petit, yeah, it's actually the first one in the rhyme. So haut, petit, yeah, etc. So we can put that, we're going to write it, our noun phrase, we've got un, and then before the noun, haut, niveau, d'accord? Un haut niveau de compétence. J'ai reçu mon diplôme à un haut niveau de compétence, d'accord? I want to do number 4 together because I think you guys may have learned in the junior high, although we may have corrected it in the curriculum. Cool. You may have learned it as a bags adjective, right? But listen to the rhyme. Au petit, grand, gros, premier, joli, beau. Autre long, mauvais, bon, jeune, vieux, nouveau. Court is not in there. It is not a prenominal adjective. D'accord? So you may, well, I won't get into that, but it does not go before the noun. So if you want to say, I have short hair, j'ai les cheveux courts. So that's one you may have been taught incorrectly. If that's the case, I apologize that happened, and you'll just have to change it. D'accord? Memorize that rhyme. D'accord? Okay, let's do one that's feminine, just to make sure you guys are paying attention to whether it's masculine or feminine. Let's do what a bad idea. We've got quel instead of as the article. It's not really an article, but that's fine. Quelle idée, what an idea, and then bad. Is that what the one I said? Yeah, what a bad idea. So we're going to say quelle. And to say bad, we're going to make that feminine And does it go before or after idée? Is it quelle? Well, I don't like saying the wrong thing because then it gets in your ear sometimes. I'll just go ahead and write it. I hope you were thinking about it though. Quelle mauvaise idée. What a bad idea. So, all right, I'll put the answers up. All right, you guys can check over your answers. I'll put the answer key online, and then we'll go over the packet stuff tomorrow. Et voilà. Donc, bonne journée et à la prochaine fois. Au revoir.